Hello everyone, I'm here to demonstrate to you and give you a little bit of an overview on my Android TV box quad-core MX3 4K. The box itself looks like this, okay, and the unit itself looks like this. Okay, it looks similar like to the Apple TV or Roku. The unit itself has two USB slots on the side, which you can plug in any kind of flash drive or USB drive and play any kind of content that's on there, videos, pictures, or anything right onto your TV. It has a micro SD slot. The memory that comes on it is actually it's 8 gigabytes of memory, and that micro SD will expand it to 32, which is pretty nice. Also in the back, it has basically your power connection, audio video connection, Ethernet cable, HDMI, or an optical cable if you want to connect it to your surround sound or something like that. Now the unit does come with a remote control. It comes with an HDMI cable, power cord, audio video cable, user manual also. The remote control looks like this. Very small, a lot smaller than your cable or satellite remotes. The unit can be used Wi-Fi or Ethernet cable. If your modem is pretty close to your TV, I would recommend just try to use Ethernet cable because it's a little bit more dependable. It does work well with wireless also. As long as basically your speed is approximately 10 megabits a second, which is kind of basic. Most cable companies and satellite companies now are offering at least 15 megabits a second, so that should be no problem. As long as you're, you get good speed basically, whether it's wireless or wired, it doesn't matter. So I have mine connected through Ethernet. My modem is right there with the two blue lights to the right of the TV. You can see it, basically what I'm going to do is first is turn on the box. Okay. I'll give you a little bit of an overview on the box real quick too. It has a quad-core processor, so for those of you who are familiar with that, it's very powerful processor. It's very good for streaming. Makes things very smooth. It's a quality box. Runs a lot smoother than Apple TV and things like that. And then obviously, it's going to give you more options than Apple can offer you, which you'll see in this video. The box I get from the manufacturer directly. I program it myself so that you can watch all your on-demand content as far as sports, movies, TV shows. Also, you can watch live TV, things like that. You can watch live events, like as far as boxing, MMA, or WWE events that are on pay-per-view. You can watch that live without having to pay for it. You can watch any live sports that are out on market that you don't normally get on your TV. You'll get to see them, so you don't have to subscribe to any extra services like Sunday NFL Ticket or Red Zone or NBA League Pass. You'll get to see all those games at your leisure. And you don't need Netflix or anything like that because you'll get on-demand movies. And you'll get some movies that even before they come out on DVD, even some of them that are still in theaters. But obviously those you won't get as clear. They won't be clear. They won't be DVD quality because the movies are still at theaters at that time. So if you wait a little bit, obviously you'll get to see them in a lot better quality. Just be aware that if you don't purchase the box from me, that a lot of people are selling boxes that are counterfeit, or the hardware inside is not too good, and you're not going to get good quality or smooth, streams and stuff like that. And also, they might not give you all the content that you would need to get all these things that I've just explained to you. Sometimes they might give you 1 or 2 programs, and that's it, so you don't have much to work with. Mine comes completely programmed with everything that you're going to see here in this video. So you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about updating. You don't have to worry about membership fees or any fees whatsoever. You're just going to buy the box, and it comes all ready for you. You don't have to update it. All the programs will update themselves. So let's get started. So the first thing you'll see where it says online video, right on top of that is a logo that shows me that I'm connected. That's the Ethernet connection, shows that I'm connected. So first time you'll turn on the box, you won't see anything up there until you connect your network at least just for the first time, just like an iPad or a phone or any other phone, or just like anything else. So this is Android 4.4 KitKat, which is the latest version of Android that's available now. So let's go to the right. We'll go to Settings. We'll hit OK on the remote. Okay, so it shows the Ethernet box is shown checked. It says Ethernet connected, so that's how I'm connected. If you're doing Wi-Fi, obviously you check off the Wi-Fi, and it's going to ask you for your, it'll find your network. You click on it, it'll ask for the password, you'll put that in, and you're good to go. Okay, so once you're done, this back button is going to be used pretty frequently, which is right here. It says return. Okay, this button will bring you back to the screen previously that you were looking at, or you can hit it as many times as you want, and it'll take you back to the main screen. So we'll hit it here. Okay, so we're back on the main screen. All your apps will be in the My Apps square here, this little tile. Okay, everything will be in here. This unit actually also is AirPlay compatible, so if you have any kind of Apple product, you can get the content, transfer it from the unit itself to your TV. Also is Miracast compatible, so any device that's Miracast compatible that you can, you want to transfer to your TV, it'll work with that also. So they have Netflix on here, but obviously you're not going to use that unless you already have a membership and you want to use it and you want to pay the memberships. That's up to you. But with this box here, you're not going to need to do that. So we'll hit back. Okay. Any music or anything you download will be in the music tab there. Any games or anything that you want to download on here, or music, try not to overload the box with too many things, because it'll start running slower, just like a phone or anything. I wouldn't, I'm not saying don't download anything, but try to not, basically maximize, the memory on this, because you're going to find that it's not going to run as smooth, just like a computer. If you expand it, if you put the 32 gigabyte micro SD and you expand it, and you download a lot of stuff, that's fine at that point, because you've expanded the memory, so that's fine. So here we have, that's the Android market. You can download anything you want from there with your Gmail account. The next one is the web browser. You can browse the internet here. This next one is the XBMC Media Center. This is the one we're going to be using. So anytime you need to turn on the box and go to the content, you'll go to that. So you'll hit OK. Okay, it'll start up. Okay. You don't have to worry about anything here. Most of the things that are on here you're not going to use. I don't download any music on here or anything, because I don't want to clog the program. If you want to download music, you could download it from the Android market. It'll store in your apps where I showed you before, and the music. You don't have to worry about downloading anything here. The only thing you worry about here is you have 3 places to go to. Either videos, which I have highlighted here, and you go down and you click add-ons. It'll show you all the programs that I've put on here, that I've customized here for you. So you can click any one of these. I'll get back to these in a minute. If you hit back, the other option is to use one of these, which are also listed in the program list that I just showed you. But these are just kind of shortcuts that you can click on. Okay. Now the third place you go to is you go down all the way. You go to the star on the bottom left. You hit OK. I've put these on as shortcuts. Now these are, anything you put here will either be channels or files or folders that have channels inside of them. So these, I have News 12 New Jersey and News 12 Traffic and Weather. The third one is a channel from Ibiza that gives you dance music. U.S. channels, it's regular network and cable channels. Same thing with cable channels 2, 3, 4. This one here, USA, UK sports and channels. That one is basically, just like it says, U.S. channels, UK channels, and some live sports. The last one is international. It's created by, I guess, the developer is Italian. He lists all the Italian channels first. Then everything goes alphabetical from A to Z by country. So you'll find lots of channels in there from different countries all over the world. Any channels that you want to, any channels in this whole program that you want to add to your favorites, basically, you want to add it to this list, all you have to do is once you finish watching that channel and you stop it, you basically hit this button here, which is the menu, okay? And it brings up a little box. You go down to add to favorites, You hit OK. It brings it right to where that star is, right there. And when you open it up, the channel will be listed here. Same thing if you find a file, a folder of channels, and you want to add it, it'll add it right there. After it's added here, if you want to rename it, you can. You hit the menu button again. It'll ask you, just like this. See, it says move up if you want to move it up in the list or move it down. Or if you want to remove it, you can remove it. To rename, you just go down to rename. You basically hit OK. Keyboard will pop up, and you can just name it to whatever you want and hit OK or hit done in that case, and you'll be done. So let me just give you an example first of, let's go to something in, Sports Devils for live sports. So, the next one here is NaviX. That has everything basically. All kinds of users submit things in here, whether it's channels, videos, movies, events. You can go through it and just add things to your favorites or just play anything you want from there. Mashup has live content. It has even event replays. Like if you miss, for example, a pay-per-view event, a boxing match or anything. Let me give you an example. Let me go into that real quick. Okay, you hit OK. Different categories of different things. There's international, TV latest, live streams, sports. Okay. If you go down here to where the skull is, it says Hacker Mills Stash. If you hit that and you hit OK, so you have different categories. Now, if I don't want to scroll all the way down and I know what I'm looking for is all the way at the bottom, you can hit up and it brings you right to the bottom. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and I'm going to go to Fight Club and hit OK. Okay, so this is like basically MMA or boxing and things like that. Anything that was on basically HBO, Showtime, pay-per-view, it doesn't matter. Anything that you missed, say the fight, for example, was this Saturday, usually by Monday or Tuesday, the fight is on here. So if you miss it, you can watch it here. Okay? So basically, let's go to boxing, for example, okay, and hit OK. It says replays, so we'll hit OK. Okay, it's loading everything. Okay? So, as you see here, the last fight that's shown is September 13th. I know for a fact, I checked this a couple days after the fight happened, and this link was already here. So if you click on that, it says Floyd Mayweather. This was on pay-per-view. This was about $60-something to order. Obviously, you don't have to do that. Okay? You don't have to pay the money. You hit OK. Okay? Now you get these links. These links will actually bring up the fight. You click on you hit OK, and it'll play the fight for you. Okay? So that's an example. So let's hit back. Okay, same goes for MMA, or if you want to do all. If you want to look at all, you look at it right there. So let's hit back, okay, and just exit this. Okay, we'll go back again. Okay, Sports Devil. Okay, that'll show you, here's the categories. Live sports, sports TV, things like that, so very self-explanatory. So we'll hit on live sports, hit OK. Now all these are websites that host all kinds of live sports from all over the world. So once you start using it, depending on what kind of sports you're into, you'll start, you'll have eventually a couple of them that are your favorites to use all the time. So I'm just going to go to the third one, firstrowsports.eu. We hit OK. Now here's the categories: American football, boxing, football, basketball. It says American football, then it says football. Football is soccer. Okay, just like it is everywhere else in the world, it's called football, but it's called soccer here in the U.S. So here's all these different sports. Okay, so say we're going to go to, for the heck of it. Now, before we go into anything, where it says American football, normally on Sundays when the games are on, and say you want to watch it, just like I said before, an out-of-the-market game, or even a local game, it doesn't matter. When you click on that, okay, it'll actually show you, let's hit OK. It'll actually show you all the games that are going to be on that day. Today's Monday, so it just shows your Monday Night Football game that's going to be on today, and at what time. Okay, so you see a couple of live channels, and then you'll see here. It says Kansas City Chiefs versus New England Patriots. So if you click on that at the time of the event, you'll get the game. So say, you don't get that channel for some reason. You hit OK, and you'll be able to watch it. Okay. On Sunday, you'll see a ton of games here. You'll see the teams that are playing and the time, just like you see here. You hit on any one of them, and you might get different links. Some links might come out clear, some might not. You choose the one you like, you hit OK, and the game will play. Okay, so we'll hit back. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let me go back in and just give you an example of a game that's playing, so you know what I'm talking about. Since the football is not on yet, let's go to to soccer, which is football listed here. We'll hit OK. Okay, and here's some games. First, there's some live channels, which could have some commentary on them right now, or games. But then if you scroll down, you see all the games are listed in according to time. So let's choose, right now it's 2:58, so let's say it's, let's look at something that started maybe around 2:30 or something like that. See, some of these are in military time. So see, it says 14:30, it means 2:30, okay? So here's the teams that are playing, and here's, Rangers Football Club, against Hibernian. Okay, so let's click on that. That started at 2:45. We'll hit OK. Sometimes you're going to get, see, this one shows you 6 links. Sometimes you'll get more, sometimes you'll get less. Whatever link you like, some of them will come in different languages. Some in English, some in Spanish, some in German, whatever the case may be, depending on the teams that are playing. You hit OK, it'll play. So whatever one you don't like, you can go back and play the one you like. So let's play the first one. We'll hit OK. And here's the game. At times, you're going to see the picture is moving. It might stay still for a little bit, and then it'll sync itself. Other times, it'll play. You'll see the picture move fast, then sync itself. That's normal because it's trying to pick it up from the stream. Okay, so we'll hit OK. We'll go down. We'll go to stop. We hit OK. It stops the video. If you want to choose another link, we can go to another one for the same game. Okay, let's choose link 2. We'll hit OK. And this goes for any sports, even regular football or anything. See, link 2 right now is down. It didn't play. So let's go to 3. Okay, this is what's great about these programs, that it gives you so many options. Okay, see, this one is a different channel. It looks a lot better too. It's from a different network, but it's the same game. Okay, so we'll hit stop again to stop it. Okay, so that's sports for you. Okay, so we'll go back to the main screen. Okay, NaviX, I explained to you, that's just a mix of all kinds of stuff. Okay, Click will have live shows on demand, live TV, things like that. Okay, depending on when you purchase the box, some programs that I show you here might not be on here, but they'll be replaced by something else. I'm always trying to stay up to date on what's new and what's not. Not to say that if you get a box and it has different programs that you're missing out on certain things. No, because they're constantly updated. The programs update themselves with the newest movies and the newest shows, etc., etc. So there's no need for a DVR. You're always gonna, if you miss a show today, by tomorrow or the day after, you can watch it. It'll come up. You can search for it, or you can go scroll down the list and you'll find something. So let's go to, for example, here, PrimeWire. Okay, we hit OK. All right, you got movies and TV shows. Okay, so let's go to TV shows. Okay, so there's different categories. You can search, or any TV shows that you add to your favorites using your menu button will add to right here, to the favorites tab. So you can always go back and watch them anytime you want. And see, there are different categories: featured, most popular, highly rated, date released, etc., etc. So let's go to highly rated, for example. We'll hit OK. Okay, and here's the shows. You got Game of Thrones, True Detective, etc., etc. You're going to see shows here that are on regular TV, shows that are on premium channels. They'll all be here. Some shows that have different seasons, you'll click on it. It'll say, for example, season 1 through 5. When you click on that, it'll show you all the episodes. You click on whatever one episode you want, and you'll be ready to watch it. Okay, so let's go to something like, these are, since we put on basically the popular ones, the highly rated. So these are on different years. So they're not just the recent ones, because so we can choose anything we want from here. So if we hit back, for example. Oops, sorry about that. I think I hit the back one too many times. Okay, let's just go back in. Okay, we're going to go to movies. I'm sorry, TV shows. Okay, so let's go, go somewhere else. Let's go, for example, to date released. Okay, so see, as you see, these are all 2014 because these are the newer ones now. Okay, so so these are different names, and the list goes on. You can just keep going down; you'll find all kinds of stuff. Okay, so let's just choose this first one. Okay, we'll hit OK. Okay, so it looks, since it's new, I guess it's only one season. So we'll hit OK. Okay, and it looks like just one episode so far that's on here. So if we hit that, okay, it's opening the stream. So depending on the program in the stream, like I said before, sometimes some things might open up right away, some might not. Now this one, see, it's giving me this menu. This means all these are streams for that one episode. So you can click on any one of them. Any one of them that you choose is fine. Some, like I said, sometimes they might not all work. Some do, some don't. So we'll click on the first one. We'll hit OK. Okay. And here's the show. Okay. So when you get this little menu on the bottom, you can always hit back. It'll disappear. Okay. And here's the show. So we're good on that. So let's hit OK and stop it. Okay. Alright, so we'll go back and back again and back again. Okay, and the same goes for movies. You can go into movies, it'll do the same thing. Okay, so if I go back in here, show you all the stuff here, some of the stuff here is TV shows and live TV. Some are basically movies and live TVs. Some are mixed, like this Navi X that I explained to you. iStream is also mixed. This one here, Video Devil, is adult content. I'm not going to open it up because we're on YouTube, but there's lots of things in here to watch adult content. Yiffy is also for movies, live movies and things like that. YouTube, obviously, you know what that is. Sports Devil, I've showed you. Go TV is for TV shows. Go Movies is for movies. Ice Films is TV shows and movies. This one, Entertainment Hub, is mixed also, live TV and movies and shows. This one, Click, the same thing. This is Middle Eastern channels, which I don't really put on the boxes unless you, when you contact me, you say you request it. I'll put it on there for you. It's up to you. Let me give you a couple examples of some live channels. And let's, for example, go to the shortcut that I have here. Okay, so we'll go to USA channels. Hit OK. Some channels you're going to see here are doubled because sometimes one stream might work, one might not. So, that's basically why some of them are doubled, but that's okay. So, say for example, we want to play ABC News. Okay, we'll hit OK. Okay, and here's ABC News. Okay, live TV. Okay, this is a cable channel, and you're getting it free here. Okay, so comes in high definition, looks beautiful. Okay, so we hit OK, and we hit stop. Okay, and see, some are cable channels, some are network channels, all kinds of things in here. Showtime, Stars, Sci-Fi. Again, some will work, some might not. We'll hit back. Okay, and let's go back to favorites again. Okay, see, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Let's just choose one of them for the heck of it. Let's go to 3. Okay. See, these are different categories. Okay, so you have movies, networks, specialty, sports, and more channels. Okay, normally the live channels here are either under networks, specialty, or more channels. So let's go to specialty. Okay, and here, see that this list looks a little different because it's a different add-on. Okay, A&E, Animal Planet, BET, Bravo, Discovery, Hallmark. As you see, most of these are cable channels. Okay, True TV, all kinds of stuff here. Okay, so let's just choose something. Let's choose, for example, let's see here, True TV, and we'll hit OK. See, as you see, some streams might take a few seconds to come up, some come up right away. Okay, and here's True TV. Okay, live. Okay, so, okay, there you go. We hit OK, we stopped it. Going back. So, that's a basic, again, like I was saying before, if I was to show you everything on this box, I think we would be here for a very long time. So I don't want to take up any more of your time. So if you need to get in contact with me regarding, ordering one of these boxes, if you have any other questions, feel free. My email is G like George, K like Katie, A like Apple, R like Robert, A like Apple, J like James, I like India, A like Apple, N like Nancy at gmail.com. So please feel free to contact me on that if you have any other questions. Again, it's GKARAJIAN like Nancy at gmail.com. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to doing business with you. Have a good day.